Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, Carlos Rodon.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
And a quick out, number 1. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is down low. And that one off the outside edge. And a big swing and a miss. 1 out, bases empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That's inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. And that one sliced foul. The pitch. Runner on the go. And he grounds one to the right side. Goldie takes it himself. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. First pitch misses.
Well, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
And that's a little bit high. 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one misses, and now 3-0. Dalton Varsho in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the hill in this one, Shane Bieber.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Cody Bellinger. Hit in the air, left field. Schneider settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Reaches, but can't make the grab. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He was late there, strike one.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52.
And ball one to Judge. Judge recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Judge rips that one. Varsho makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very...
Bueno. ¿Sigue? No se me escuchaba. Ay, no, yo no puedo creer que yo esté fallando este man aquí.
Clement over to first. That is the inning. The Yanks leave one, scoreless after one. Game one of the division series. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Dome back to work. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. One up, one down. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And that misses. Ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a breaking ball misses outside. That one hit to right. Judge is there. Makes the grab. And there's two down. Anthony Volpe next up for the Blue Jays. Just missed.
Parece hacemos que este Volpe de una rodilla. Lo cambié este año porque muy mal.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Pero ¿por qué no se escucha?
In the on deck circle. Two out, space is empty.
Me di cuenta que sí. Ahí va. Ahorita la saca es y el colmo de los juegos. El jugador no está ahí.
This one popped up. Rosario in position. And that is that. No run. Back here in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. That one way inside. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Ben Rice digs in now. This one lifted in the air, left field. Schneider hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Man at first, one away. Swings through that one out in front that time. And it's even up. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Hard hit. Knocks it down. And now he's out trying to get back. All set for the start of the inning. Down the third baseman, Addison Barger. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Next offering is in for a strike.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Stays alive.
Porque es que a mí se me olvidó que te olvides. No, y le pegó.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
A mí se me olvidó que te olvides.
Outside low, 2-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. This one in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
So we're getting a postseason matchup with teams from the same division, and I think these matchups are great because both teams know each other really, really well. No secrets, no unknowns, nothing like that. Just go out and play and let the best team win.
Man at second. That's to third. Rosario throws to first in time. Bichette gets a chance to hit. Walked his first time. Check swing, called strike. Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. Next offering way off the plate.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for.
Guerrero, the next to hit, takes outside. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute the finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Top of the third, no score. That catches the corner. Down the line, and it's foul.
Te marca sin cubrir las líneas. Que me trate serio.
Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Out to short, Lombardo. Zips it to first, and Guerrero is set down. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. Back in the Bronx, and the batter will be the shortstop, George Lombard Jr. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That's to third, Barker. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Goldie steps into the box. On the ground, out to short. Volpe. The throw to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Start of the fourth, and now the right fielder, George Springer. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through.
Ah, no.
Oh, now this is blasted.
Muy bien ubicado, ¿no?
Gone. A towering shot to center. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Rodon winds and deals. Swinging a foul straight back.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swung on, belted. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Kirk now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Fought off foul. Runner at third, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And that just misses. To the right side, Chisholm. To first, runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow, and I'll give you a free suit.
On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. And they get the out.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York. Lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. 2 outs.
1-1.
Marco no puede tirar 2 strikes seguidos, le da gripa.
That one ripped.
Ompa.
1 out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
No.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one.
Ay.
All day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Nope, he held back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. To the right side. Goldie takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here.
3-0, gente.
And we're back. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
That's hard hit on the line.
Hola.
And it's caught for the out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. It had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just
now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. A massive home run. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the inning. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. 3-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series. Game 1 of the division series. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Bieber back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And that one almost hit him.
Ay, amor, casi me han
It remains 3-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. And fouled off. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner on the go. This to center field. Squeezes it. Throw over to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Varsho after it. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Yankee Stadium. One. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Panorama no se ve muy prometedor.
Pitch misses there. 1-0.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Varsho snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
2 down, nobody on. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Has grounded out a couple of times. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Stanton, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. The Blue Jays leading by 4 here in game 1 of the ALDS. And that misses, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And Judge back in safely. Two outs. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now let's see if they can string something together and make it a little more interesting.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Strike one.
Bro!
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside low, and that's ball one. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Scott Barlow preparing to come on if needed. Rodriguez getting loose as well. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the back in New York.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. Three. You're out. First base.
And step new pitcher. On here.
First base.
So 2 down.
That's ball 4. You're out.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Hey,
This one wasn't close.
cogiendo la
Not a lot
basura.
of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shump.
Falta limpiar bien, trapear bien.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and towing the slab, Garrett Cole.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Outside low. And here we go with game 2. And that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Just missed. Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it on his own. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Bo Bichette, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. In the dirt, and 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one to first. Goldie takes it himself. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swings and misses. Going on.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
That's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. 2 out, space is empty.
Ball. 2-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next one off the plate inside. Full count 3-2. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And first offering is fouled off. Springer launched a homer in his most recent game. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
No puedo tirar un strike.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over. Back now in the Bronx. And on the hill here today, Kevin Gausman.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Cody Bellinger. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is foul back. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away.
Well, Gausman is well known for that splitter. It's just a major weapon for him and generates a ton of swings and misses when he's throwing it well. Good example of it there, and I'm willing to bet we'll see a lot more of it moving forward in this one.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And a foul ball. One out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Judge comes up empty there.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside. And the count's even at 2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
So a man at first. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Judge off of first with 2 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Over to first, and he's saved. And he deals. And he chases that one. That K is his 3rd of the game. We're in the 2nd game of this division series. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Gone. A solo shot. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Next to hit, Addison Barger. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 2nd. Just missed.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rice makes the grab, 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And a foul ball. Kerr matched a homer in his last game. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Chisholm sizes this one up, and there's 2 away. Now Dalton Varsho. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning. And now here is Davis Schneider. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
It's a K from the Coltrane. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grisham with a homer in his last game. Gosman back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
1-2.
And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And here's the catcher, Ben Rice. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And now 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
3-1.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Schneider has this one sized up. And there's one away. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouled off. He was late.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lucas. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, George Lombard Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. On to the 3rd inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. Right through there for a strike. Clement, in his 4th year, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. That one missed. Fouled off down the right side. Out towards right center field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Line drive and foul ball. 0-2 now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Goldie makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that's down and away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Ball 1 there.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls.
To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now, Cody Bellinger.